So what is up, guys? Ghost here, and today we're going to be going back here to Infinite Warfare and talking about it here in today's video. So the question is, was Infinite Warfare really that bad? And before you say yes, it's the absolute worst game ever, no one should like this game, I'm just curious to hear what you really think about this game and your reasoning for why you dislike it, if you do dislike it. And same, if you like this game, please let me know down below in the comment section. Have some reasons, because I just want to see what you guys all think. I'm curious to know what your opinions are on this game here. So Infinite Warfare for me, the entire year, which was actually last year, which it doesn't feel like it, but last year I played this game a lot. Definitely, I didn't upload it as much, but I definitely played it a lot. I am Prestige 27 here in this game, and overall I did enjoy my time here, but the thing was, there was so many annoying things in this game that definitely demotivated me from playing it, and so many things that they did wrong as well. But yet again, I just want to go over the core things that are in every COD, such as map, the killstreaks, the weapon balancing, and much more, because all of that determines whether or not if it's going to be a good COD. If the Call of Duty game has bad maps, bad killstreaks, bad weapon balancing, and the overall gameplay is bad, then it's going to be a bad Call of Duty, of course. You got to look for good maps, good streaks, and much more to have a fun gameplay experience. So firstly, I want to quickly mention that I've been playing Call of Duty since 2010 with the original Black Ops and Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2 was my first COD I ever got, and then Black Ops 1 in 2010 was the first online multiplayer experience. And with that said, let's just get right into the video. So straight off the bat, this Call of Duty game was not received well when the reveal trailer came out because it was in space. To this date, it is still the second most disliked video ever on YouTube. Out of all the vlogs on YouTube, out of all the gaming reviews on YouTube, all the everything, every type of video that's on YouTube, this is the second most disliked reveal trailer ever, still to this date, and it's the most disliked gaming trailer ever. And yeah, that's definitely evident that people do not like Call of Duty in space or with jetpacks. And for myself, I prefer Call of Duty with its boots on the ground combat and its normal setting, like in the modern setting. You know, I'm fine with the modern setting, but with jetpacks, I can deal with it, but I just rather prefer a modern grounded COD instead of jetpacks. But yet again, I could go with the flow of the game, go with the flow with Call of Duty, and that's why I didn't really mind Infinite Warfare all that much, but I could deal with them, right? I've played all the jetpack CODs for 3 years. I could deal with them, so I'm fine with jetpacks, but having boots on the ground is better. With Infinite Warfare being in space and having the jetpacks, it definitely steers away from the feeling of Call of Duty, but I can look past that though, because the maps here in this game were pretty good in my opinion. Going from Call of Duty Ghosts, which was Infinity Ward's previous COD before this one, it was a nice change up. The maps in Ghost were pretty large for the most part, and then comparing the maps here in Infinite Warfare, they're very small and mid-size, and they're very fast-paced, which I definitely enjoy, and they're very well balanced in my opinion. Maps like Frost, Throwback, Genesis, Mayday, and much more, they were very fun, and I really enjoyed them because there's constant action. The movement system flowed really well with the maps, and I overall enjoy the maps here in this game than Call of Duty Ghosts, and that's a huge part about every COD. So next up, guys, let's talk about the kill streaks. The kill streaks here in this game were okay. I liked how there were variants of each score streak that made it very fun. They added more variety and replay value to all these score streaks, which was definitely a very good thing. We had the Thor, the RC8, the Apex. Those are the best ones right there. Then we have the Advanced UAV and the Counter UAV. Pretty good streaks right there, but of course, they're not like really destructive and that great compared to like Black Ops 2's the Swarm and Lodestar and the K9 unit and much more. But here in this game, they're definitely pretty good, and they are somewhat fun at times. The RC8 can be amazing and get you so many kills, and same with the Apex, but I don't really find that much of a fun factor with them as I do with some streaks in previous CODs. I think it's because of the setting, having most streaks in this game all made up in fiction, because the kill streaks in Black Ops 1 were very fun because they were real kill streaks. They were actually real and not fake. You know, having dogs, having the attack helicopter, having the chopper gunner, the gunship, those were actually real things and not fiction and made up. And I think that was the problem with Infinite Warfare. Maybe they took it too far with having robots and such. I guess that kind of killed the vibe for me because I didn't feel like a connection, I guess, with some of the streaks, if that makes sense to you guys. But overall, they were definitely doable. Next up, let's go ahead and speak about the challenges in this game and the replay value, because that matters in every COD. Whether or not if the replay value is great, if the COD has a very cool challenge you can go for, very cool rewards and incentives for you, because that's where Call of Duty World War II falls right there. There's really nothing to go for that is a very good incentive. Like, for example, reaching Prestige Master here in this game, all it gives you is just simply a helmet and a calling card, and that's really it. And on your road to level 1000, level 56 through 1000, you get nothing as well. So every 100 levels, you don't even get prestige icons like you did in Black Ops 3. You get nothing. And at that huge achievement at level 1000, you get nothing as well, which sucks. That kills replay value because it's like you're ranking up for absolutely no reason at all. You have nothing to go for, which sucks. Black Ops 3 did that kind of right there with the prestige icons every 100 levels. Black Ops 3 had hero gear. Black Ops 3 had so much stuff to go for to make the gameplay experience fun and actually feels like you're doing stuff. Same here with Infinite Warfare. First off, there's mission teams, which reward you with tons of stuff. There's 5 mission teams, which all reward you with different types of weapon variants, calling cards, emblems, accessories, camos, and all that stuff definitely provides lots of replay value because there's 5 mission teams in total, so that means there's 5 times the stuff, which is insane. I have reached maximum rank for every mission team besides, I believe, 3 of them, and that definitely kept me playing, kept on going because I wanted to get some weapon variants from each of the mission teams. Next up, Black Sky Camo. It is completely worth it. It looks amazing, and that's something to go for because it's probably the best camo in any Call of Duty game. With World War II's Chrome Camo, it's pretty lame. It's not shiny. You have heroic weapon variants that look better than Chrome, which is unfortunate. It's like, why would you want to go for Chrome when you have heroic weapon variants? Like, it kills the vibe of it. And next up, we have Solar Camo. Same thing. That camo looks pretty cool. We have Black Sky Gear, Solar Gear, Diamond Gear, and Gold Gear to go for. Pretty similar to the Hero Gear in Black Ops 3, but you have the Black Sky, Diamond, Gold, and of course the Solar Gear, which look pretty cool. So all the different types of gear sets look pretty sick, and it's worth to go for, and it keeps you playing, and that definitely increases the replay value. So overall, guys, Infinite Warfare did a great job of rewarding the players, having nice incentives, and that's what I liked about Infinite Warfare, and that's what honestly kept me playing for a while. Next up, let's talk about the weapon balancing and the overall weapon variety. So the weapon balancing, I say, was pretty good, but having weapon variants definitely killed the balancing a bit because there's certain weapon variants that have game-changing perks on them that could either make it very good and better than the base, or very bad, and that kind of called for inconsistent gameplay at times. And that's what I disliked about Infinite Warfare, the weapon variants. I don't like weapon variants at all that change the stats. I hate that about Call of Duty. But talking about the core weapons though, I say it was a pretty good balance overall, besides I guess the NV4 and K-Bar. Those were the most used weapons here in this game. Every COD has those most used weapons that are abused by everybody. In this game, no different with the K-Bar and NV4. It feels like you get melted by those things constantly. They're just easy weapons to use, and I really don't like that at all. But aside from those 2 specific weapons, I say lots of weapons here in this game are viable, from the OSA, the UMP, the Karma 45, and much more. The Type 2 and such. I can go on and on. The Titan is very fun. There's so many good weapons here in this game. It's just the player that honestly didn't really use many weapons. I think that's what it is. Most players use the K-Bar and Bar with Synaptic, and that's it. I guess they didn't really give any guns a chance, such as the Titan, Type 2, or Karma, and that's what killed the kind of like gameplay of the game at times for me. So overall, the weapon balancing and variety for me was pretty good because I used lots of weapons across the board, and that made it pretty fun. I say that's all the stuff that I can think of off the top of my head that I really like about Infinite Warfare. And obviously there's lots of things that I dislike too, like for example the rigs. I don't like the rigs here in this game because they cause for inconsistent gameplay at times. You could be running around the corner and some guy could have the claw and instant melt you, or some guy could be invisible and you can't see him too. Like, it just sounds ridiculous to be literally invisible with active camo in Call of Duty, or see through walls with vision pulse. You know, I don't like the special type of power, weapons, or abilities in Call of Duty, and that's why I don't like the rigs here in this game. It's just very inconsistent in my opinion. The variants are something that I don't like as well. I don't think weapon variants that have stat changers should be in any Call of Duty game. Even though they were done better in this game, I say, than Advanced Warfare, and they weren't that over the top. Still though, having weapon variants that have distinct advantages over the base weapon and others is definitely not good. The supply drop system was decent in this game, however the salvage earn rate was so bad. Also, there's of course supply drop only items and weapons, which suck. Having new weapon variants behind supply drops suck. Like, every single time they added new weapons to the game, all of the variants would be behind supply drops, so you would miss out on a brand new experience with that weapon variant, which definitely was pretty awful in my opinion as well. And lastly here, the thing that I really dislike kind of the most, and I could deal with this, but it's something that's so annoying and grinds my gears, it's all the different types of lethal grenades in this game. There's spider grenades, like what the heck? There's cluster grenades that explode 3 times. There's black hole grenades and such. All that stuff is super annoying to run into, and I know I could run blast shield and stuff, but still, it's something that grinds my gears the most, and that is something that's very annoying. I get how they're trying to make like these lethal grenades relevant, and they want people to use them, but still, it makes the gameplay not that fun sometimes. And overall guys, that's the entire video. That's all I have to say about Infinite Warfare. Overall, this Call of Duty game, I say, was not that bad. Breaking down lots of things here in this game and going over it, it's not that bad of an experience, but yet again, it's not a perfect experience or that much of a fun experience compared to Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3, because this game has way more inconsistent stuff, you know, to deal with, from rigs, the weapon variants, the grenades, and much more that make the experience pretty bad at times, but it's an okay experience overall. I had some nice fun here in Infinite Warfare, and let me know down below in the comments section your thoughts about this game, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.
Friendly counter UAV online. Counter UAV on standby them.
Counter UAV arriving on site.